Hello everyone, today we will be talking about the management and development of recreation parks in Malaysia. The place that we choose is Kota Kinabalu Wetland Ramsar site. Before that, we would like to introduce ourselves. Hello everyone, my name is Nurul, Farra, Alisya, Binti, Rizwan, and this is my pair for this assignment.
My name is Nurul, Shafiqah.
Now let's start.
For the first slide, we will talk about the Kota Kinabalu Wetland Ramsar site. The KKWRS is a mangrove recreation park located at Jalan Bukit Bendera, Upper Likas, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. It was first established as Kota Kinabalu Bird Sanctuary in September 1996 and later on declared as a Ramsar site in 21 September 2017. So the park is managed by local NGO, which is Sabah Wetland Conservation Society, with the support from the government. So for the next slide. So for the target market, this wetland attracts many visitors such as local and internationals and students from university like UCSF, University Malaysia Sabah, University Technology Mara, Polytechnic, and local school, bird watchers, and researchers from Sabah Forestry Department and other agencies. For the next slide, and features, the Kota Kinabalu Wetland Ramsar sites offer several features, which is a 1.5 wooden boardwalk, and there are also many kinds of birds that live in the park, such as the purple heron, lotus night heron, and little herons. Other than that, the park is also home to different plants like bakau minyak, bakau kurang, apel putih, and sea hibiscus. For its uniqueness, Kota Kinabalu Wetland is recognized one of few urban wetlands in Malaysia. Even though it's surrounded by buildings and roads, the park still stays peacefully and green. The park shows that nature and life can exist together, and the mangrove tree can help reduce climate change by storing carbon and also control the flood by holding rainwater. So now I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Now, let's talk about the activity. The first activity is garden walks. Tourists can join a tour with an expert who will explain all of the details about the Ramsar site, such as the development of this site. The second one is the environmental educational programs. This is a class for visitors where they will be learning about specific facts about the bird species and plants that live in the mangrove. And then the third one is the bird watching sessions. This is where the visitors will watch the special type of birds using special equipment like binoculars from a safe distance. And the fourth one is the corporal volunteer programs. This activity is very important to protect the environment. The visitor will do things like planting the trees or cleaning up the site, so the environment will be protected. Next, I'm going to talk about the facility. The first facility is boardwalk, so the visitors can walk on the mangrove. The third facility is the bird hike, so the visitors can do a special quiet viewing on the bird. The third facility is observation tower, which is 2 or 3 members up to maximum, where the visitor can see the wetland areas. And the fourth facility is the exhibition hall, where the visitor can gather all of information about the Kota Kinabalu Wetland Ramsar site. Now I'm going to talk about the business ownership. The first one is the management. The place is managed by a group called Sabah Wetland Conservation Organizations. The second one is the ownership. The government owns the land, but they set it aside to be a bird sanctuary and a cultural heritage site. The third one is the partnership. The Sabah Wildlife Department, which is a government agency, officially gave the job to Sabah Wetland Conservation Organization in 2006. So, the government owns the land, but the person who handled the Ramsar site is the NGO. And the fourth one is the governance. The managed team of SWCS includes important people like local government, Kota Kinabalu City Hall, the Environment Protection Department to ensure that the Ramsar site is taken care by everyone. Next, as a conclusion, the Kota Kinabalu Wetland Ramsar site is a perfect place for relax, learn and see nature. It has paths for waiting and fun activities like bird watching sessions and a perfect place for leisure and learning. Next, this is the reference for our assignment. Next, and that is all for us. Thank you.